The Chaplin Mystery. Jekyll or Hyde, millionaire or vagrant, an outsider resembling no one, yet so close to us all. Cheeky Chaplin, lovable Chaplin. Chaplin the tramp, at once actor, wizard, and acrobat. Chaplin the complete auteur, producer, writer, director, and star of a unique comic universe. More than any other artist in the history of the movies, Chaplin was, for half a century, the master puppeteer of his own marionette. In 1928, Charlie Chaplin embarked on the adventure of city lights. It was a time when the great cities grew increasingly heartless. Wall Street raced out of control, leaving the nation's poor by the wayside, while in Europe, Fritz Lang's metropolis had given birth to a politically and socially engaged cinema. In City Lights, Chaplin sought to preserve his style by telling a simple story of love and hope between two lost souls in the big city. Chaplin would again be the tramp, and the young blind woman, for whom he cast a newcomer named Virginia Cherrill, would play a humble flower girl. A unique, universal film figure, Chaplin was also a great pantomime artist, a master of movement. As early as 1916, as in this now forgotten cartoon series, he inspired the great names in film animation. In time, he would be seen in the company of Felix the Cat, Pat Sullivan, and even in this strange balloon land dreamed up by the father of Mickey Mouse. The character of the tramp, which he tried and tested in the school of the British Music Hall as a member of the Fred Karno Company, went far beyond the cane, the derby hat, and the worn-out shoes. A master of acrobatics and mime, Chaplin put his silhouette through many an absurd and unlikely contortion. Wasn't this exaggeration of gesture also one of the features of cartoon characters? Here he is again in 1980, the subject of an amusing pastiche tinged with a shared nostalgia for the home movie screenings of our grandfathers. Under the direction of Peter Lord, Morph, the small plasticine character, and his friends, enjoy a typical little farce improvised by his favorite character, Charlie. We paid a visit to Peter Lord, who has since gone on to found the Aardman Studios in Bristol, where, with his colleague Nick Park, he produced and co-directed the now classic animation films Chicken Run and Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, mind the table, Gromit!
But first, shh, here are a few images from Charlie Chaplin's last silent movie.
Clearly, Chaplin absolutely profoundly believed in silent filmmaking. Of course he did, and he did it, you know, better than anyone. He didn't want to change. It's interesting with City Lights. At the start of City Lights, he plays a joke on his audience and on his industry by having some sync sound, apparently, of some people giving speeches.